What's going on, YouTube? Back with another build video, back with all my builds. So this is build number 3 for me. If you guys haven't seen, I dropped my 5'9" again and my 7-footer big, and I'm just going through all my builds and just showing you guys what I made and why I feel like these are some really solid builds. I'll show you what I did wrong with them, I'll show you what I did good with them, and excuse me, yeah, we're just gonna get straight into this one. So as you can see, it's a 3&D wing. This is more of a guard lock, so he's a really small lock, 6'4". He's not even really small. Most locks this year are 6'4", so it's more of a perimeter lock. He's gonna be crazy on the perimeter, but you can still guard some bigs pretty good. So first things first, we're gonna go straight to defense. I went with the 94 steel, max, or I keep saying max +1, +5 cap breakers, and yeah, that was my steal. And then with the other two I got in the seasons, I put my perim at a 96 for the on-ball Hoff. On-ball menace is gonna be Hoff. Probably put my vet 2 cap breakers up here, and then I'm gonna put the rest that I get from the seasons on my speed and or agility. So that's that. But yeah, so 99 you get the legend, both interceptor and glove. You get both of those legend. You get 96, you get all the defensive badges. Is going to be on Hall of Fame, except Pick Dodger is still on gold, but I'm gonna max that out later at vet 2. You really don't even have to, but since this is a lock, obviously I'm going pretty much all in on defense, and mainly perimeter defense. So that's where you want to go to. Block, I put it at 68. That gets you bronze, paint patroller, or high flying, one of them. 80 interior, you're gonna get stops, but you're in the paint. If you get switched onto a big, you're gonna get stops, but you're also 6'4", so the bigs are just gonna have the advantage naturally. I think I maxed out my defensive and I left my offensive at a 69. He's still a perimeter lock, so this is more so, I would say, you can honestly use them anywhere. 2s starting at the minimum. You can create if you're really trying to get crafty and run 1s, go for it if you can, but you're perfectly fine with an 83 defensive board. I get boards. I'm not snagging on everybody, but I do get boards. The ones that I need to get, I get. Like I said, 89 speed. You want to be fast with the build. He's perimeter, and you want to have that 92 strength as well. That gives you that legend immovable enforcer. 84 vert. That helps with blocks and rebounds, so go with the 84 vert. So that's defense, speed, and agility. Pass act 71, that gives you bronze or silver dimer. That gives you silver dimer. 70 ball handle and 74 speed with ball. This build can dribble. Like, it's not like a small guard. Obviously I don't get the best saves with the 70 ball handle and 74 speed with ball, but what I've noticed is that the 6'4", as long as your speed and your agility is pretty fast, 74 speed with ball is pretty fast too for a non-dribbler and for a lock, but this build moves really fast for this low of a speed with ball and ball handle, and I'm pretty sure it's tied in with the speed, so speed and agility. So I would raise those two up and you get pretty good with that. 85-3, you're gonna be knocking down shots perfectly fine. 75 mid, you can shoot both fades and you can hit 3s, catch and shoot deep 3s. This build is a sniper and I got a really good jump shot. 73 driving dunk, you're gonna be able to dunk. So your primary thing is obviously not dunking on people. It's, like I said, this is a lock, so your focus is here on defense. Let's get into the badges. Like I said, Hoff Challenger, probably gonna get that on Legend soon. Hoff On Ball Menace, we're gonna get that on Legend soon too. Get both the steel badges on Legend. I'm getting so much brain lock. And then I usually max +1 set shot. Gold, I feel like that's a sweet spot that you want to have. Gold is a really solid set shot specialist. I feel like that's one of the best badges you can have. I max +1 on this side, usually probably rebound chaser, depending on what I'm running. If I'm running the 3 on 3s, so if I'm running big when I'm playing 3s, then I want a rebound chaser on just so I can get a few more boards. But you already get immovable on legend, off ball pest Hoff, so I think that's where you want to put it at, and nothing else here is important. I got all my badges maxed out. So now first thing we're gonna get into is the jump shot. So you can use this jump shot with whatever build you got if you can. So jump shot, KPJ base is my favorite this year. Oscar upper release 1, Jerome Robinson release 2, and we go 72% Oscar with that, and you can see the stats at the bottom. put it right before push, just like 1 tick behind push, 3/4 release speed, and like I said, 72%. Dunk style, which ones do I got on? What do I got on? I just got on hangs off, athletic hangs off one. So that animation right there is one of the better ones you're gonna get with this build. So that's a pretty solid one. And I got the standing with the standing dunk at a 45. You get both of these, so you can do standing dunks too. So that's all of those. Next, we'll get into the rest of these. I like Pro 2 dribble, pull up, his fade. I like Trae Young's spin and Chris Paul's hop jumper. I like that step back it gives you. It's kind of like 17. Post fade, I don't really do these with this build, but motion style, I use Alex Caruso. That's a really good one, especially for a 6'4" lock. You move really fast. So pass style with this, Paolo, I feel like is the better one. Is the only one. Yeah, so go Paolo. Dribble style, I'm tweaking. Am I tweaking? I kind of like normal with this, or pro with this build. You can go pro or normal. Don't use Tyrese or Austin Reeves. Go pro or normal. Sig size up, I like pro. Regular breakdown, I don't really use it like that with this build, nor am I aggressive. Escape pro, combo pro, cross pro, behind the back Tyrese. I don't know, was I just testing that? Yeah, I think I was just testing that. I would go normal probably. Let me switch it so you guys can see. I would go normal. I don't know, I gotta test that again. Spin basic, Hezi pro, step back pro, triple threat Kobe. You can probably play around with these to your preference. I would say the most important ones is dribble style. I said you can, I gotta test this because I haven't used this build in a minute, but knowing to my knowledge right now, I'll go normal. And that's pretty much it. So that's, yeah. Let's see, what would we change with this build? I wouldn't change a thing. I think this build is one of the best perimeter locks you could possibly make. It's like all around. If you really want to change something, you can drag his ball handle down a little bit and speed with ball if it allows you to. I think it was maxed out at a, no, yeah, that's maxed out because your speed's high. But ball handle, if you can bring it down, bring it down. I think I moved it up just because I was like, my build can probably get it to a 70, and I know how to dribble with lower builds, lower ball handle builds. So yeah, you can bring that down. But yeah, this is really solid perimeter lockdown build, and I don't think you're gonna get too much better than just a pure perimeter lock. So I'm not maxing out driving leg, close shot, and post control because I am cheap with my VC. I'm broke now because I literally just made a build. But if it's a perimeter lock, I don't need to waste 44,000 VC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cheap with it. But that's pretty much the perimeter lock. You can use it as a template, change what you want to change, but you could use this build in the rec as like a, or pro M5s, comp 5s, proving grounds, wherever you want to run as a ball handler, like primary lock to guard ball. You can use it as the 3-on-3s. You can just run around in the rec with it and just go for steals. You can use it however you want to. He's 6'4", 235, and 7-foot wingspan. And I put him at small forward because I didn't want to run the one with him if I do play the rec, even though he's 6'4". So that's the perimeter lock. Up next, I don't know what build is up next in this series, but yeah, that's the P-lock. If you guys got any questions, any comments, any suggestions, throw them down in the comments. And up next, I got my slasher build, so this one's coming up next. Honestly, I'll probably just record that video now too. I'm recording all these videos back to back, so I'm gonna get into that one, and I'll catch you guys in that one then.